Apple and Google just removed apps that let users track and report U.S. immigration officers in real time. Supporters say these apps protect vulnerable communities. Critics warn they put law enforcement in danger. Tonight, we break down why this is becoming one of the most controversial tech stories of 2025. What just happened? The app at the center of this storm is ICEBlock. With over 1 million downloads, it let users flag immigration raids within a 5-mile radius, almost like Waze, but for ICE. But just hours after the Trump administration demanded its removal, Apple pulled it from the App Store. Soon after, Google followed, wiping out similar apps from Android devices. Apple told the developer, Joshua Aaron, that ICEBlock violated company policy by providing location data that could be used to harm officers. The government's argument, U.S. officials argue these apps endanger immigration officers. Attorney General Pam Bondi warned that giving away ICE locations is not protected speech and could lead to violence. And after a gunman opened fire on an ICE facility in Dallas last month, investigators claimed the suspect had searched for ICE tracking apps. Authorities say the risks are too high, and tech companies had no choice but to act. The developers and advocates side. But developers and immigration advocates say this is about more than apps. It's about rights. Joshua Aaron, the creator of ICEBlock, called Apple's move a capitulation to an authoritarian regime. He argues the app never revealed personal info about officers. It simply alerted communities about nearby activity, just like Waze lets drivers report police speed traps. Civil rights groups warn that banning these tools sets a dangerous precedent, that the government can pressure tech giants to silence apps they don't like. The bigger picture. This isn't just a U.S. issue. Around the world, governments have leaned on tech platforms to block apps that challenge authority. In 2019, Apple pulled a protest tracking app during Hong Kong's pro-democracy movement after pressure from China. Critics fear the ICEBlock takedown is another step towards silencing speech under the guise of safety. On the other hand, some warn that false reports on these apps can cause panic, spread misinformation, and put innocent people in danger. The debate is sharp: community safety versus law enforcement security. What's next? Even though the apps are gone, the demand isn't. Alternatives like StopICE.net are growing fast, offering web-based alerts to hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Developers say the fight isn't over. They're exploring legal challenges and new platforms that might be harder for Apple and Google to shut down. So, is this the right call, protecting officers from risk? Or is it a troubling example of censorship, silencing communities who feel under threat? What do you think, safety or speech? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into tech, politics, and power.